him on the wings.
Well, Wilson's fair enough, but I think a lot depends on Matheson because he can kick goals from out here, and if he gets enough of the ball out here, as you know, he's a good kick. Right?
Bounce of the ball.
Stewart again. Good work. Round 44, Lee Harding. He did well, the youngster too, but his kick is an absolute shocker. It's got actually back towards the Centurions' goal. And just bounced inside the line, Baz. That it'll be a boundary throw in. The outer side, half forward flank. Centurions into attack.
Matheson coming back and going into the left-hand forward pocket. Right. Comes in now. Werribee Central's handball out over the top. Here's a chance from a high kick down into the pocket. It's gone, no, unfortunately. Wilson's outnumbered. There we are. Thumped across the by Toolman across the line, and we'll have a throw in. I think Werribee Centrals have got to wake up very quickly that they've got to use other options in looking for Wilsons.
Well, need support because, as Chris said earlier, they haven't played for about 8 weeks.
Oh, might be more than that.
It'll be 8-10 weeks, so he's going to be a little bit out of sorts with the overheads. But if you hang on to 1 or 2 early ones in this quarter, you know, get the confidence back.
Boundary line throwing. Matheson's over there doing the ruck. Wilson's in there with him. In it comes. Favours Wilson's down there for Bannockburn at ground level. Burn get it towards the boundary line. Scramble a play. No one going anywhere, and the umpire will be forced to move in and ball it up.
I think with Wilson down there, there'd be a lot of attention on Wilson.
I'd tell him not to go out. I'd put him in the square and leave him in the square.
Yeah, I think he might go out, and I think Big Buck might sneak in there and try and take a couple of grabs from
He likes to jump, doesn't he?
Bounce of the ball. Here it is. Back in board. Here it taps towards the boundary line. They've got one idea, Bannockburn, is keep it as close to that line as possible, but that one's gone too close. Over the line has gone the free kick to be taken. Over there on half forward flank for the Centrals by
Sean Stewart, by the looks of it.
Yeah, the big ruckman, Sean Stewart.
kicks. Up they go. Wilson's probably third in line, probably fifth in line when he started to go for that ball and worked his way through and has taken a good overhead mark. And only thing he needs now, Ronnie, is to kick this one, get the confidence up, and he should be right.
Grab for a man who hasn't played for 10 weeks.
Yeah, but once you've got it, Ronnie, you never lose it. Look at me.
Oh, you're beauty, Bazza!
Goal.
Right, good goal kick there by Wilsons. Well, if I didn't get in first, I know someone was coming in the back.
I'll just make a bit of a point there, boys. I know it finished up in a goal, and that was great. I think you'll find when you watch the video that a couple of times in the first quarter that happened out in the falls, and Bannockburn kicked goals from where they were. Now going to obviously Sean Stewart didn't try and kick the goal. No. He went to full forward to Wilsons, and that's another position that you may not get. Yep. So I think they might try and kick goals from out there like Bannockburn did as well. Wilson's.
Well, it's quite possible. Centrals, 2 straight goals, 12 points. Training Bannockburn, 7-10, 52. Early stages, about 4.5 minutes gone to the first.
Bounce of the ball, good roving though by Johnson. Out it comes towards centre wing. In front now, here we have Harding. Here, free kick to go to. Oh, come on, umpire. There was no advantage in that, and it goes down a good mark taken back there over Matheson this time. And 50 metres against Matheson, and it's been taken by Clinton Shaw, is it?
It is.
Yeah. Bad decision on the centre wing calling play on when there was no advantage whatsoever by who was it, Davies, right?
Yeah. Doesn't give the Matheson the option to give 50 metres get away.
No, that was bad play.
At the moment.
Right. Oh, good mark, strong mark taken in defence for Werribee Centrals by Lutic. Lutic now goes out the far side, it goes wide, down to half forward, thumped away from the Werribee Central's player, but at ground level, first onto the ball, tapped away here is by Toolman rather, gets it out wide, looking for his teammate in coming through strongly there is Harding. He loses it. Picked up by Rowell. Plays it to himself. Caught. Holding the ball for mine. Allowed to go on. Handball's out. A quick handball over the top by Perkins. Looking for a teammate. But in defence, we're going across there for the central side. It's Delaney. Takes it across the boundary line.
Deliberate, Ron.
Yeah.
No.
Nah. Well, outside of the ground. Half forward flank. About 55 metres now from the Bannockburn goal. Margin 40 points. Bannockburn, early stages of the second quarter, brought to us by GDFL Bingo Centre. Loose ball twos now, Mickey Gallow. Well collared, but he got the ball over the top end of Bernardo. Bernardo's kick up the half forward. In front, though, Stevie Gadd was good. Little chip over the line, chipping in there. Oh, no, said the up. That was great work, though, from... that was great. I think you'll find... No, Carl Smith it was. But the kick, though, well marked by... that looks like Tillman back there.
Yep.
And he plays on it, goes short and finds a teammate, Stevie Gadd.
David Matheson dragged from the ground for that indiscretion. If
Right.
he's going back on now, I think the coach might have wanted to have a little word to him himself.
Right now, from half back, we see Bannockburn chip it across now towards the centre wing. Up they fly. The mark's built over there for Bannockburn by...
Bit of a test, Baz, isn't
Yeah, it is a little bit of a test across there with these numbers, Ronnie.
I'll just tell you what, boys, a 50-metre penalty in these conditions are not on because it takes a couple of kicks to get it 50.
Yeah, right. Bannockburn come out, kick it into the centre. This player's gone well. Since he's come on as Harding, kicks down towards the half forward line. A chip kick into the forward line, all going with the flight of the ball. There was Warwick. He couldn't take it. It's Bannockburn. High kick in the pocket now. Up they fly, and the mark's been taken. Roweth. He read that a lot better than his opponent and used his body and has taken a mark in the pocket. It'll be interesting to see whether he tries to kick it or whether Bannockburn give him an option. Knowing Darren, I'll say he'll try and kick it, Ron.
Yes, it'll be a tester. Is 35 minutes out into the teeth of the breeze to keep it low.
Point.
Goal. No point. 1 point. The wind sort of held it up and twisted it about at the end. Right now, straight down the middle, straight down to Matheson. Goes out the far side fractionally, down towards centre wing. Up they fly, over the back of the pack, but it's at the bottom of the pack. Socket off the ground, here's a chance. Big fella, Vilsons now, kicks the ball long. They set themselves, but all Bannockburn back there, 2-on-1. Kicked out here now, here's a chance for Matheson. Up they go, Shaw in front. Couldn't take the mark. Oh,
That's
umpire.
a disgraceful decision.
Well, the arm did come over though.
Yeah, but you've...
Lazy gaggle, or attempted the ball, copped it a little bit high.
Ronnie, his intention was to punch the ball. Now, in these conditions, I think they've got to be a little bit lenient, but still, Shaw, half back, down towards centre wing. Up they go. Stewart's got a chance here. Couldn't take the mark. It's at ground level again. It's Bannockburn. It's flipped out here. Here's a chance off the ground there to Lutic. Lutic gets it, tries handball back to a teammate running through, picks it up and kicks forward there, and the mark's been taken by Henderson. Is it in the fence? Henderson out the far side he goes. Tip out there, and the mark's east. They got out on that far side. Dodges one player, steadies, comes straight from whence the ball come. Finds his teammate there in Collinger. Collinger has one bounce. Ball's over the top, where he's got another player in Delahunt. Delahunt comes out here to the half forward line. A race for the ball now. It grabbed him for Werribee Centrals by Colbert. Gives it back to Lutic. Lutic around the corner. Finds his player there in Johnson. Johnson on centre wing. This fellow should keep running, Colbert, but he's stopped now. The kick towards centre forward. Up they fly. No one can take it. Down to ground level it comes. Going through strongly for the central side there was Warwick. It's kicked down towards the pocket. Over the heads of the players it goes. 2-on-1. Delahunt is it. Gets it out wide. Socket off the ground here for Bannockburn. Close to the boundary line and over and out.
Work to Broad and Gary Tillman. Defending firmly there for the Tigers. Get it out of bounds on that outer side. It's a good 5 metres from Werribee Central's goal.
Now, Werribee Centrals have got all the players out and there's 3 back on Vilsons. They've got to have some loose players back in this corridor somewhere.
Back of the back there. Opportunity for them. Kick quickly there. Buck, I think you'll find. Ball wobbled off for a boot though. Made it pretty hard there for Vilsons and quite easily knocked away there by his opponent. And Broad.
And
10 metres out.
boundary throw in. Up they go. Grabbed out of the ruck there for Bannockburn. Handballs over the top to a teammate who couldn't control it. Werribee Central's hard at it. handballs out. Here's a chance now. Comes out where Warwick's got a chance. Sock it away from him. Big Henderson comes through. Met solidly over the top. It's gone to a teammate. Flips one down towards the centre of the ground. They steady now. Kick the ball long down to half forward. Over the heads of the players it goes. Gawalka couldn't get a good tap across there though by Roweth to a teammate. But the free kick has been play on. That's better. That is advantage. And the kick now by Buck down over half forward. Up they fly. Vilson's 2 grabs. Couldn't do anything. Being held was Darlow. No free kick. Comes out wide. Matheson's got a chance now. Oh, he let his player go through too easily. Picked up handball out for Bannockburn towards a running player in Harding, is it? He's kicked down a half forward. Over the heads of the players it goes. Roweth couldn't take it. Race for the ball. Bernardo's got it. Goes towards the boundary line. Roweth hard at him.
Darren very quick, isn't he?
Very quick,
he hits the dirt and good use of the body there, Mickey. Just hold it to help him up.
Yeah. Darren Roweth kicks goals against us too, even in the lead district days, right?
Okay, boundary throw it now. It's left half forward.
Free kick to Stewart, that.
And shepherding off, but no free kick was forthcoming from umpire Davies as the ball will be bounced down. It's about 50 metres, I suggest, from the Bannockburn goal.
Come on, Johnny, what's the shepherding, mate?
Margin of 41 points.
Bounce to the ball. Up they go. Stewart. It'll be free kick.
That's not fair, that is. I can't believe that.
That was well played, though, by Winter. He got his shoulder underneath Big Stewart's arm in the armpit, and that's all Stewart could do.
Well, I think the main thing is, on football, you must be going for the ball. And when a little bloke like that goes up in the ruck, he's not going for the ball.
He's there for one reason.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yep.
Troy College's now got it. Looking for a lead. He pokes it up there looking for Roweth, but it's too high for him. And a nice mark, Sean Stewart. For the Centurions.
But he's got nothing out there. 1 on 2.
He's Bucko, he'll win it. Don't you worry about that, Bucko. Hand pass. Looks out there for Robbie Edgar, who needs to get involved a little bit more. Those little legs pumping, Robbie.
Yeah.
And he couldn't control it. Good pressure for the Tigers. It's out of bounds. Right half foot. Into attack. Time check of the second quarter, gentlemen. 14 minutes gone. And the margin of 41 points. Bannockburn lead.
Grabbed out of ruck by Perkins. He's quick kick down towards half forward. Winter's in the race for the ball. He's got a chance. Throws it out ahead of him when he was attacked. Sockers off the ground around the corner. Roweth comes into it. Hits it hard. Dodging, weaving. No one tackling him. Quick kick out. Oh, well done, Galauka. Cut that off. Yes, very lucky, but he did. Now, kicks towards the wing. A chance out here. They set themselves. Comes to ground. But Werribee Central's over the top. Here's a go now. Handballed on. Quick kick forward by Morley. Towards the wing. Going through strongly was Johnson. He couldn't take it. Picked up here by Harding again. Playing well since he's come off the bench. It's Al Harding and kicks it across the line and we'll have a throw in.
Lee Harding, up-and-coming youngster for the Tigers.
I think one of the ways against the wind to really play this game is to put pressure on the players delivering the ball to your forwards, and Bannockburn are doing just that at the moment.
Yes, they certainly are. This time back of the pack. Good work there was from Warwick. Kelvin, he's quick to cut the pressure. Okay. Goes up over centre wing. A bouncing ball. Doesn't sit too cleanly there for Dave Matheson. And it's out of bounds. Half full flank. Good 70 metres now from Central's goal. And they really need to get those smaller brigade, the Centurions, into play.
Same action down there. Darlow got underneath the armpit of a Bannockburn player. Different umpire, different decision. Play on call there. Boundary line throw in. Up it comes. Tap down here where being held as a Werribee Central's player. No one can get a handball over the top there by Matheson. Handball out wide. Going for the ball. Oh, well done by the big fella. That is deliberate. Out of bounds by the big fella Perkins. But he's got away with it. It's the main thing for Bannockburn.
Well, there you go, Grub. It's all captured by guest video cameras here at Galvin Park. Stewart does
That's
well.
Better.
Thumps it into the open spaces. Matheson overruns the footy. He lost his footy at the crucial time. Troy Colliger caught one a little high.
Now that's holding the ball.
Or too high.
And I'd suggest caught with it. The high tackle was there.
Yeah, but that was his second that was the second player he tried to beat.
Yep, caught with the ball for mine. You're right, Barry. I've agreed with you again. This is a historic day for guest video.
I'm doing well today too, Ron.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you both there, boys. I thought he might have got him a bit high.
Right, from the throw, a bounce up, it's forward there by Delaney, Werribee Central side, but they just can't seem to get it away. Bannockburn are bottling it up, and we've got another ball up here on half forward flank.
pressure isn't there. No one's been able to attack the ball cleanly, not like Bannockburn in that first quarter, with Roweth being right and hitting it hard, and being able to finish it off with some nice goals. This quarter, well...
Throw it up, yeah, I agree.
What's the time there, Ron?
Time to the second quarter. It's 17 minutes gone.
17 minutes. That's just about time for me to have a fight. I better go and find Billy Caldo.
I thought you was going to say you were going to cut the wire so they would blow the siren for another half hour.
That might cut us off too, though.
This time now. That's a better bounce. Up they go. Thump towards the boundary line by the big ruckman from Bannockburn in Perkins, and we'll have another throw in.
Still very blustery.
Flip it over the back with it, Werribee Central. Here's a chance. Well done by the little fella there. Caught, handballs it away in Edgar. But it's here Warwick gets a kick. He's down towards half forward. Up they fly. No one can take it. There's a chance now for Edgar again. A high kick in towards the pocket, but the wind's got hold of it. 1 point.
I don't know whether the wind got hold of it or not. He always kicks like that.
Ooh, criticism coming from the president there, Ronnie. Hey? I hope he sees the tape.
40 points the margin.
I just hope when he does see it, he hasn't had 35 Jim Beams like he normally had.
Right, who's going to kick in, Ron? Delahunt, is it?
Yes, it is. Stevie Delahunt, he's kicked 2 goals in that first quarter.
Oh, kicks to himself, gains a little bit of territory. Kicks the ball long now, out towards the centre wing. The bouncing ball might beat him over the line. Yes, it does. And we'll have a throw in.
No, I think you'll find it wasn't touched, Barry.
No, but he played on.
But he played on, Ronnie. Can't be a free kick.
Good call.
Can't be a free kick.
You want to hang your head in shame, Brain.
Gee, I thought you were up with the rules, Ronnie.
Yeah, no, there you are, you got me, Barry.
Over the back it comes now. Good tap out here. Werribee Central's first under it. Socket down towards half forward. Oh, good mark in defence. Taken for Bannockburn at centre half back. Comes across to a running teammate. Is this short, is it? But it's too far for him. Over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in.
That was young Lee Harding again, you know. Pretty good this quarter.
He's played well ever since he's come on. They're not frightened to go straight across the line, are they? Looking for the boundary. Boundary line throwing. Up they go. In front Perkins tried to slap it back towards the boundary line, but it's picked up and kicked over this time by Connors, and we'll have another throw in.
Righto. Time just ticking away. Ball centre wing. Good work there, Warwick. Double-handed fist there for Luddick, but they give the bounce ball.
They're not getting much out of Matheson, are they? It's in our forward today. Probably the conditions are against him.
Yep.
Another good thump by Warwick. Gains about 20 metres, but coming through there was Shaw for the Bannockburn side. Picked up here by Darlow. He's handballed to no one in particular. Now comes out to Shaw again for the Bannockburn side. Chips one down towards centre wing. Up they fly. And a free kick has been picked out with both players on the ground. It's going to Lee Harding again on centre wing. Harding now. Taking his time. Kicking towards the centre, and he's found Collinger. Collinger now from the centre of the ground. Kicks long down towards the pocket. Spiral down it goes. Brought to the ground. Winter pushes a player to the ground. The umpire didn't even look at it. Kicked in by Winter. Handball across to his teammate here in Harding. Okay. Ronald, help me out, please.
Well, the umpire has paid a high tackle, but there was no contact made.
How could he see that one and miss the Winter one?
Well, there you are.
Anyway, lining up for goal is Harding for the Bannockburn side. Kicking from approximately the same area as Rowett they did before on this side. Comes in.
It's going to come
Oh, beautiful. Oh.
He's going to test the goal umpire out. Oh, Phil, what's he say? Oh, he's giving the two-finger job. Well, Rick Harding kicks his second and a very handy 8th goal.
You're looking very pensive there, Ron. What was your verdict?
I thought it was a point.
So did I. I thought it didn't start swinging until after it went past the goal post. But ask the man who knows the ground better than us.
What do you reckon?
I would say that it was a goal down in the will.
Fair enough.
Okay. 8-11-59. Bannockburn, Werribee Central's 2-1-13. Margin 46 points. GDFL Bingo's second quarter of the scoreboard. 21.5 minutes of this second quarter here at Galvin Park. GDFL round 16 match of the day.
Bounce of the ball in the centre, up they go. Stewart, 2 fists it down, grabbed here by Edgar. He can't go anywhere though. Bannockburn are grabbing him as soon as they get a good play. Warwick tries to get it through the middle of the pack. Now it goes through, still following it down. Comes out now, handball through the pack for Werribee Central's there.
Dennis Cunningham just come on the ground.
Yes, Dennis.
Cunningham, was it? 33. Out it comes wide again for Werribee Central's. Kick down towards half forward, but in front it's Bannockburn across half back. Take it across towards the boundary line there by Dellahunt. Over it goes, and we'll have another throw in.
Maybe Simon Calvert off, I think.
Okay, so, yeah, actually, Bannock just handling the ball, or handling the conditions a little better at the minute. Boundary throw in. Short. Forward. Loose ball. Up there by...
Roweth.
That was on the ground. Was it down the ball? Yes, it was. And good work there, Darren Roweth. Got it up to centre wing. It's out of bounds. Members side here of Galvin Park.
From the boundary line throw in, up it comes over the pack, picked up by Edgar. He gets a screwy kick down a half forward, and it falls into his arms of his teammate in Johnson at centre half forward.
Now, Scotty, pretty good kick of the footy.
Nah, too far out.
Right, comes in. Kicks it high for the wind to help him. I don't think he's going to come back far enough. Over the heads of the players it goes, and 1 point is the result.
I know you're a long way out from goal, but if you're going to have a shot, take your time and have a shot.
Yeah.
It was a nothing kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, kicked it. See, they think if they kick it hard, try and kick the cover of it, or kick it high in the air, the wind will do it. For mine, you keep it a little bit high. These are good tactics by the fullback for Bannockburn. He kicked it to himself again, and it's gone as close to the boundary line as he can.
No free kick
again, and over the other side of the ground, no one can get it. Sock it off the ground down towards centre wing. Here's a chance over there for Bannockburn all on their own. Spears the ball down to half forward, and oh, lovely mark taken over on half forward flank. Ronnie by your mate Rose, isn't it?
It's Corey Flanagan.
Flanagan, is it?
That Rose has got his left leg taped. Off the ground with that badly bleeding nose. Obviously a bit more serious than we expected.
The kick towards the pocket now. They set themselves up. They go. It's brought to ground again by the Bannockburn side. They lay the tackle on. Handball out now. Jumped off here by big fellow there in number 7 in Smith for the side of... But it's gone forward, and the mark's been taken by Harding again, directly in front this time, and what, no more than 20 metres out.
Yep, it is. And danger for the Werribee side. 24.5 minutes gone to the second quarter. The margin still 45 points. And an opportunity here for Rick Harding. He's kicked 2 straight. Only 20 metres out, directly in front. The drop punt.
Missed.
Missed that one.
Missed.
Yes, he's missed the easy one.
I'll make a statement here, Ron, that may well get me in trouble. But show this to Ray Edwards. The umpires will umpire Heath Buck out of this competition. There you go. Ooh.
Right, the kick from down towards the centre of the ground. Up they fly, and a good mark taken in the centre of the ground by Mathens. Probably the first grab he's taken all day.
Yeah,
from the centre of the ground, kicks long down towards half forward. Over the heads of the players it goes. Picked up here by Bannockburn in defence. A chip kick out towards half forward. Oh, good play, but he was sweated on there. Going through was Cunningham. He was caught. He was forced to handball forward. They're still going in hard though. Werribee Central. Socket off the ground by Roweth for the Bannockburn side. Into the pocket it goes. A quick kick around the corner. Wilson shepherding down there. Well done, and I think it's resulted in a goal.
Well done.
Good play down there by Vilsons to keep his player at bay, and a goal on the board to Werribee Central's badly needed.
A hungry football, and he held it. He attacked the ball and snapped it in one grab. Dennis Cunningham up here.
Yes, he did.
Good
and
footy.
Yeah.
He will give him a lot of life up there, Dennis.
Yeah.
He's got no fear, I can tell you that much.
Okay, well, a badly needed goal for the Centurions. 3-2-20. Bannockburn 8-12-60. Time check, 26 minutes gone to the second quarter, and it's got a bit brisk all of a sudden, Baz.
Yes, it has. Bounce the ball in the centre. Shocking bounce again. Grabbed by Lutic. kicks round the corner over his shoulder. They set themselves. Thumped down here by Bannockburn. Grabbed over in the half-back flank. Dropped the ball when caught. Playing on the umpire calls. Players diving in there. Umpires forced to go in and will ball it up. A lot of times, referring to a comment you made a while ago with these umpires, they will not make the first decision.
No. Forward of the centre, Werribee to attack. Stewart, good work to Luddick, who pumps it forward. Heath Buck now, handballs back to Luddick. Foot kick round the body, up there looking for Matheson.
Oh, well roved.
Oh, Darlow Donuts has a shot left-footed goal.
Missed.
But he's well offline.
Missed a lot.
And has missed a lot, unfortunately for the Centurions.
That's where they should try and centre a ball.
Yeah, on his unpreferred side. Actually, it wasn't a bad kick for Craig on his left foot. In those blustery conditions, the ball has been taken to the left of the big sticks, and the penalty-free kick will be taken by
Wentworth.
Paul Wentworth. It is.
He's been practising pretty hard on that left foot running, in between eating the old jiffies.
Wentworth now kicks out towards the far side. The wind's got hold of this one too, and the only player in front that's out in the full, and the free kick will be taken over there for Werribee Centrals by
Heath Buck.
Now
here's the point I make. Bannockburn kicked 2 goals from out in the fulls, and I think he's got to try and convert this one rather than just pop it up in the square.
Well, if he aims for the outside right-hand goal post, he's got it. High kick, lovely kick, and missed.
Missed it.
Didn't quite allow enough.
Nope.
But the idea was there.
Well, he did allow, but obviously just not quite enough.
But to me, my way of thinking there, the ball was too high.
Yeah, and the wind is going to take it.
Yeah. I believe they've got to keep him a little bit lower, and we see how we go. Right, now he can kick this to himself again if he wants to, because the player's standing a long way back. Doesn't. Kicks the ball low, out towards half-back. Up they fly, and a good mark taken over there by Edgar. Edgar now. Is it back? 16. Sorry, 16 and 18 from...
Peaches and cream, you know what I mean.
Now, I'll tell you what they've done here. They've instead of Darlow or Wilson's or one of them standing the mark, they've got a nippy player in Spicer standing the mark when they kick out to try and prevent the player from playing on.
Right now, the kick, wobbly one. Up they fly. Wilson's just couldn't get his hands around the ball, and it's gone through for one more behind.
What was the quarter time score from Bannockburn, Ron?
7-10.
7-10.
They kicked 2-2 and to 2-4.
Normally 7-10's not good kicking, but that might have been pretty good kicking in these conditions because it's very hard.
Right, from full back now, we see the ball come out towards centre half back. They play on across half back line. Kick it out towards that boundary line again, out wide. Bounce of the ball, over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in.
Bad decision, boundary umpire. That was on the full run for me on our elevated position.
Well, see, Bannockburn have come out, the clubhouse side to Gadd, and he's gone straight across the line, out of bounds on the far half back flank.
Yeah, all good time wasting, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it is hard to kick goals from out there because, with the wind coming across, boundary line throwing up, they go, down to ground the players go, thumped out wide, kicked off the ground on the full it goes this time, and the free kick will be taken out there by Delaney.
There's been a few go out in the full over there, and I really think that if Matheson's got any brains, he'd go and stand there for a while because he'll kick him from there, and he's only taken the one mark as you said before, Baz, so that might be a way of getting a nice easy kick for goal.
Right now, Delaney with the ball should come across to where Darlow is for mine.
Again, high.
Yeah, and the wind's taking it into that pocket, and Mark Nelly taking down there for Werribee Centrals at the bottom of the pack. How many Bannockburn players there? Well done, Darlow battled his way through, and they've forced it through for a behind. But it's about 8 Bannockburn players around one Werribee Central player there.
They seem to get the ball first at ground level too, and as you know, Ronnie, we've probably missed Barry Delaney at the bottom of the pack. That is his go,
big loss.
But the blokes out there have got to do that job.
Yep, certainly.
Right, from full back, waiting for him to kick in. The umpire's giving him the go-ahead. High kick out towards the boundary. The wind gets it, takes it out. One player goes for it, and that player's taken the mark in Tillman. Out wide, finds Wentworth on centre wing.
Take his time. Kick to the man on the mark. Opportunity here for Bernardo.
That's a free kick.
Well,
Still a free kick.
Still got possession of the ball now. Well Adrian. Left foot kick around the body was okay. Good fist away, Stevie Gadd. Heath Buck getting a little frustrated.
Yes, he is.
Found his throw in. Left half full. Good 55 out though from the Central's goal. Collin with the ball. Play on's the call. Sure, that was good to Henderson, who drives out wide. Looks there for...
Gee, that was a short quarter.
Rick Harding. As we see the siren sound, yeah, time check shows 32 minutes on that quarter.
And the scoring wasn't heavy as heavy as the first quarter, of course. So there's your difference, I suppose, in the time on. And here come the Little League. You beauty.
It's all happening here at Werribee.
Right, goal kickers up till half-time. Ronnie for the Bannockburn side. Delahunt 2, Pilgrim 1, Habib 1, Rose 1, Harding 2. That's Harding. And Roworth kicked 1. For the Werribee Central side, we've got Filsons with 1, Edgar with 1, and Darlow with 1. Better players, Ronnie?
Okay, well, first of all, for the Werribee side, that quarter, well, probably not as good as they would like. Thought that battled hard in the centre, setting up for the smaller brigade. Robbie Edgar came in with a bit more that quarter. Heath Buck trying hard at half forward, but they're just struggling a little bit, aren't they, at the moment?
Yes, they are struggling a minute. I think they just happen to be second to the ball, and Bannockburn just played against the wind just that little bit better that quarter. But we'll see how the boys go after half time.
Well, Bannockburn's better players, Bess.
Well, I thought Delahunt still kept playing well. I saw Clinton Shaw come into a bit there at centre half back. Lee Harding, is it? Come off the bench in the first quarter, number 44. I thought it's done a lot of damage. And I suppose Ron Harding, if they're brothers, he's kicked 2 nice goals, missed one that he should have kicked. Roworth has probably paid 2 good quarters for the Bannockburn side, and Toolman's done his bit, and so's Collinger. But I felt that Harding, and both Hardings in that quarter, the one up forward who kicked 2 goals, one should have kicked 3 goals. And but I think the big difference is that Bannockburn are putting the pressure on the Werribee Central's players when they get the ball. If it's a scrum, they're at the bottom of the pack holding it up, and then they're quite prepared to go straight across the line looking for a boundary line too.
Okay, Baz, well, at half-time here at GDFL round 16 match of the day at Kelvin Park, Bannockburn comfortable 37-point leaders here at half-time. We'll be back with the action of that third and vital quarter after a short break. Okay, welcome back to the action here live at Kelvin Park, round 16 match of the day here this afternoon. Werribee Central's at the present time trailing league leaders Bannockburn by, let's have a look, 37-point margin, Barry. And welcome back to Barry.